Alright, so in today's video we're going to be working on our hips, aka hip abductors and hip flexors, and also we're going to be doing our glutes. So we have a stretch for each one, and also an exercise for each one. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first stretch we're going to be doing is the kneeling hip flexor stretch. This is for obviously our hip flexor. It's fairly simple. It's just going to have your foot lined up past your knee, and you don't want to be here, you want to be way out, and you're basically just going to lean forward. You should be feeling that right in there. Right in your hip flexor. So you're going to want to do this each leg for about 20 to 30 seconds. Alright, so the next stretch is going to be the lying crossover stretch. This is going to be for our hip abductors. So basically just going to be on the ground. You're going to want to make sure that your shoulder blades stay on the ground when you do this. You're going to just basically bring over a leg. You should feel that right in there. And like the other stretch, you're going to be holding this for 20 to 30 seconds. Alright, so the next stretch you're doing is for your glute. It's called the lying glute stretch, or I like to call it the pretzel stretch. So basically you're going to be on the ground. You're going to bring your, I'm just stretching my right glute right now, so you're going to bring your left leg up. You're going to put your right leg in front. You're going to grab behind. And then you're just going to lie on the ground and you're just going to pull your left knee towards your body. What you should be feeling is a nice stretch right in here. Right in your glutes, and you're going to hold this stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, and that's for each leg. Alright, so the first two exercises we're going to be doing is for our hip flexors. So the first one is going to be mountain climbers. So basically for this, you're sort of in a push-up stand. And you're going to want to bring your leg up towards like where your hands are, and then you're just going to want to lean up in here. And you're just going to go back down, boom, boom, back, boom. You're going to want to do this, I do it 10 times for each leg. And you can even incorporate this to a starting, like for your football, like almost for a 40-yard dash sort of exercise. So you just do five mountain climbers, and then when you do this, after the fifth one, you're just going to sort of take your hands and just lift off. And then start to go. So that's it. Alright, so the second exercise for your hip flexors is the lying scissor kick. You may have saw this in my abs video. It's just on the ground. Arms here, not inside, and you're just going to be doing scissor kick. It's going to work right in here and your flexors, and honestly I just do it for about 30 seconds. Just do scissor kicks all over 30 seconds. Alright, so the next exercise is going to be for our hip abductors on our flexors. So it's going to be called the side bridge hip abduction stretch actually. So basically you're going to be on the ground. You're going to want your arm that's on the ground to be perpendicular to your body. Your other feet are going to be here, and your hips are going to be on the ground. And what you're going to do, you're just going to lift up, and then you're going to bring this leg down. Back down, bring back, bring back down, bring back, bring back down. So you're going to want to do this for each leg. I do it about 10 times for each leg. Alright, so the next exercise is going to be for our glutes. So instead of a deadlift, we're going to be doing a sumo deadlift. It's kind of hard to do with this bar because it's pretty short, but basically instead on a normal deadlift, your feet are closer together. Well, for the sumo one, you're going to have a sort of a wider stance. You're going to lift and pull up. Deadlifts are great for when you have good form, because if you do not, it's very easy for you to injure your back. So when a lot of people make mistakes is they'll be leaning over the bar. You want to be, your arms want to be either in line or even slightly behind. So you're going to want to be almost leaning on your back like you're sitting on a chair almost. So you're going to be lifting, pulling up, back down, pulling up, back down. What I like to do is that I like the bar to slide down my shins when I'm lifting it up, because that way I'll know that my form's doing pretty good. Alright, so at the end of my workout, after I finish working on my hips, so my hip flexors, hip abductors, and glutes, I like to do a squat burnout. It's like the ab burnout that I did before in my other ab video, if you want to go check that out. So basically, we're just going to be doing sort of squats. So we're just going to be doing, for 3 minutes actually, we're going to do squats. You're going to start off with just plain old squats. And then you're going to start doing short squats. You're just going to be hardly getting up. You're just going to keep going up and down, up and down. And then you're going to want to be doing jumping squats. So you're going to be jumping, and then from after the jumping, you're going to be doing short jumps. So you're going to be going just short little jumps. And what you're you're gonna want to be doing is you just want to keep doing this process over and over for 3 minutes, and trust me, it's a real burn. You feel the burn right after, and it's a good burn and a good workout. Good way to finish your workout. Alright, so to sum up this video, we worked on our abductors, hip flexors, and our glutes. I showed a stretch for each one, and then I showed exercise for each one. So I hope you learned something from watching this video.